welcome to Discover Ramona, where we explore the people, places, and businesses that make it one of the best places to live. I'm your host, Valley, and I'm here with my co-host, Jan Ryan.
Hi, Valley.
Hi, how's things going?
Good, everything's great.
Okay, Jan, so you had something interesting you were telling me, which in mortgages I know, but a lot of people don't understand, is utilizing bi-weekly payments. Tell us what that is.
Right. If you have a home loan, if you own a home, you should be doing this. It can save you hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Hundreds of thousands.
Hundreds of thousands. If you just call your loan servicer, change it into a biweekly. So, for example, if you have a loan for $600,000 at 7.5% over 30 years, your payment's $4,200. If you were to pay half of that, $2,100 every other week, you would pay your loan off over 6 years earlier, plus you'd save over $240,000 in interest. And even if you were not to keep your house and sell it, you'd have a lot more equity when you do sell it.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that. That's right.
And then I'll take it one step further. If you were to add another $500 payment, you would pay your loan off not in 30 years, but in 15 years, and you would save over $500,000.
Right. Gosh, that's so much money. So $500,000 in interest.
$500 in interest. So I'm sure we have a lot better things to do with that money than the banks do.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I just quoted somebody the other day, and it was showing like after 30 years they'd end up paying like $1 million, but if they put an extra $500 towards principal, did biweekly payments, they could save themselves $500,000.
Yeah, over $500, and in that same loan, you'd be paying over $900,000 in interest over the 30-year period. So that's a lot of money.
And a lot of us, like, believe it or not, just wastefully, blow through $500. So if it's something that's like a big goal of yours to get your mortgage paid down, I think it's not a bad idea. And like you said, if you can sell later down the line, you've put that $500 to use, you have more equity later.
Absolutely, and to have your own home free and clear in 15 years would be a great accomplishment.
Ideal, right?
Yep.
Okay, Jan, so Discover Ramona, who is our guest today? Who did you bring on?
Well, I am really happy to bring Audrey Cassidy with Barrel One Winery.
Oh gosh, a winery, I can't wait to meet her. Audrey Cassidy, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
You own Barrel One Winery in Ramona.
Yes.
How's that going? Tell us a little bit about your business, what it is you guys do.
It's going great. We are a boutique winery and estate winery as well. We opened in, 2015, and it's going well. We're open on the weekends, and I have a wonderful wine club, and
awesome. A wine club. I know a few of my friends have wine clubs up in Ramona. I'm not sure if they're members of yours. If they're not, we're gonna be soon. I saw some pictures, right? I loved kind of your aesthetics there. Tell us about your brand design and how did you guys build it out the way you did?
So we started out with the name Barrel One Winery. And we have some of our labels are very close to us in that I have one that has my Tempranillo has a rooster on it, and we have a beautiful patio, and for Ramona we have fabulous green grass lawn right off the patio. So it's very different than the farm life you would know here in Ramona.
Yes. Yeah, but I love that.
It's like a little oasis.
It totally is, and how nice it is to get off the dirt road and kind of get your feet in some grass. And I also, Jan tells me that your winery is pet friendly and family friendly.
Yes.
So you guys, any restrictions at all, or how's that going?
So our pets. Actually, I have a winery dog named Memphis, a large Czech Shepherd, 130 pounds. Very friendly. So if you come up to the winery, he is a friendly dog.
What was his name?
Memphis.
Memphis, okay.
And so I have had people bring their dogs typically. I've had a lady bring a cat, and it actually just sat in the chair. Everyone's pets seem to be well behaved. I have a grass area for families that some people bring their children, and so I have kind of a designated area for that off the patio, so they're safe.
Yeah.
and in their own little element.
And you have something special about how you grow your grapes different than other places is.
Yeah, so our grape growing is we use no pesticides, the least amount of sulfites to preserve our wine, naturally grown, traditionally made, and we only use our grapes that we grow on our property to make our wines. So
Okay.
I don't purchase anyone else's grapes. I use what I have to kind of blend. I do a couple blends, and I grow white and red. So for whites, Viognier and Muscat Canelli. For our reds, I do Tempranillo, Cabernet, and Sauvignon, and Merlot.
So what got you like started into this? Because it seems like it's almost one of those things. If you start a winery and you starting from scratch, it seems like a lot to tackle.
It is, and we happened into it by, I don't know if you call it. It wasn't really an accident. Well, actually, it was my husband's polo accident that we started out as a polo field, full-size polo field, and we had a gentleman send us some Merlot vines for a horse. We planted them on both sides of the house. We grew those for 3 years, and my husband, having the background in landscape, was excited when it came time to make a change due to his polo accident and plant more grapes. So we ended up planting the Tempranillo and the Cab and the Muscat
It's
Canelli
like
at
the
that point.
saying when life hands you lemons, but I guess in this
Yes.
case, when life hands you grapes, you grow some grapes.
Yes, and start a vineyard.
Must have been a
winery.
learning curve too.
It was very interesting, and for me, my background is in interior design and retail sales, and so I was missing my customers, and I was busy, having my children. I started when my kids were in elementary school, and so going out and selling wine was very different. Not being in my wheelhouse and having all the experience. So I'm kind of self-taught. So I do know about our wines.
Yeah, no, that's amazing, because I think that a lot of people couldn't conquer that, and you kind of, not say you stumbled upon it, but it's just something that it grew, the business grew itself. It like the vines took over.
Yes. I use my same business model from my prior experience, where making a quality product and then adding the customer service ends up being has worked.
A good blend.
Yes, a very good blend.
And Jan, you told me a little bit about, they do a lot of community service, community outreach. What are some things that you know that they do or share what you guys do?
They do a lot of events and a lot of things for people there in Ramona.
Yes, donating to the schools, all the different fundraisers. I always have people asking, can you donate a basket or tastings, different donations.
Yeah.
And also, I wanted to add, you had one of the nicest, if not the nicest, furniture store in Cedro. So I know the quality there is carried over to this business. Like you said, I was going to say, I'm sure, and I could see it, the quality from there over to the winery.
Well, thank you. It's my passion.
Yeah.
Having been in the design business, and I see every last detail. So it's I kind of put myself into getting everything ready on the weekend, because I'm kind of we're outside patio, so I'm kind of a pop-up winery. So I go and pick flowers from my landscape and put those on the table, get the menus set out, get everything all decorated and ready for my customers.
I like that. And so I'm learning more that Ramona is somewhat like putting its stamp in San Diego, that it isn't a real winery kind of country, right? It's becoming that way. So somebody that's choosing, hey, I don't want to go to Temecula to go taste wines. I'm not going to go all the way up north. I'm going to go to Ramona, but why choose Barrel One? Why would they choose Barrel One?
They would choose us based on the quality of our wine and their experience with us.
Yeah. I think the ambiance
is
beautiful.
The ambiance is really nice, and you get me pouring your wine, chatting with you, giving you special attention.
Yeah.
My gift is enjoying people and making them feel special. So I think combined with my wine, my customers leave very happy.
I love
And
that.
there's a nice group of people. I think
Yes,
when I've
yes.
been there, there's always just been a great group that I've enjoyed.
Yes,
You have regulars?
I do. I have a lot of regulars and wine club members,
Mhm.
but I would say our repeat business is over 30%, 40%.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
Nice, nice.
And what's
Yes.
your biggest challenge, have you found?
My biggest challenge is since I'm a people pleaser,
Mhm.
when people come to me and I don't have the varietal of wine
Mhm.
that they're requesting, but I always try to have them reach out a little bit and try something new.
I love that.
And I do. You know what? Our white wines, I call them red wine drinkers whites because they're just very full-bodied and flavorful. So, and especially sometimes there are some men who come out, oh, I don't drink white wine. I make them try it. I don't take no for an
Yeah.
answer. So good.
You don't take that. No, I mean it's important. I feel like there are those people that are particular, right, about
Yes.
their wines,
Yes.
and but if you're saying, hey, let me step out of the box a little bit, let me challenge your taste buds, let me show you something else, and be so confident in your product, I think speaks volumes.
Yes.
You know. How about, I had another question. How about hours? What days and times are you open?
So right now with the time change, we just adjusted our hours. We're open Saturday and Sunday from 12 to 5 p.m. And then in spring, summer, it's 12 to 6 p.m.
Okay. Okay. And then what days?
Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. And you know what is so special about that? Because I know as a business owner, you work on your business Monday through Friday. Like it doesn't stop. So on Saturday and Sunday, when all the rest of us are relaxing and recuperating, you're out there, and that's really your hard work days because it takes a
Yes.
physical effort from
Yes.
you. And I know socializing and engaging with that many people for that long is exhausting, but you love it. It's your passion.
I do.
Yeah.
And my husband always asks me on Monday, why are you so tired? I said, because he goes, you just poured wine for people. I said, I know, but all the talking and
Yeah.
all the, you know how that is. And I love it. I wouldn't change that. I really enjoy it. It feeds my,
Fulfillment.
fulfills my heart.
Yeah.
And I love the indoor-outdoor, just how you
Yes.
have that patio, and then you've got that beautiful building right there too.
Yes. So for the rainy days now, I have, you can actually sit in the barrel room and drink your wine. So, which is nice, or the very, very hot days like we have out in Ramona.
Yeah, but this is my personal favorite time of the year to go up to Ramona and have wines and go hit up all the wineries that are up there. And there's like, little ones, and then there's bigger brands. Definitely going to stop by yours.
Yes.
Do you guys have like any events or things that you're thinking of adding and planning coming into the holidays at your...
I would like to do a little tacos in Tempranillo.
Okay.
I have Tempranillo 11, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So I could do a whole flight of Tempranillo with tacos, pairing with some
I like
tacos.
that.
So I have that coming up, probably first part of December.
Ooh, Jan, we got to
Yeah.
head
Yes,
over.
Yeah.
Tempranillo and tacos.
That's
Come to
lovely.
Barrel
That'll
One.
be so fun. And it's not even, the weather is so nice right now in San Diego. I mean, it's not too hot where you do have to go inside, and it's not rainy where you have to go
Yeah.
inside. So it's like perfect indoor outdoor.
It is. This is my favorite time to be out on the patio, fall and spring,
Yeah.
just because it's just
Beautiful.
so beautiful. And we have this nice little breeze every day there at the winery on some level, which is so nice.
The weather's been beautiful.
It sure has.
And you've won some awards, your wine has?
Oh yes,
Have?
we
A number of
have. We
them?
have. So ironically, my father-in-law, which is our head winemaker, Robert Garland, he read the book on Lamaism winemaking and did some Googling when we first started making wine. And so the awards that I have are from the Lamaism wine competition.
Oh,
So we had I have a Cabernet that won gold, and I have some silver and bronze medals as well.
that's so special. You're holding that back from us. That's
Yes.
amazing.
So award-winning wines at Barrel One.
Yeah, congrats. That's
Cabernet.
Quite a
huge.
few.
And the
Quite a few of them.
Yes, the Cabernet 14 I still have in stock. So please come by and try
Oh,
it.
that's amazing. That's really big. Congratulations on that.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
well, definitely we'll head up there and try those out. And you know, we really, really appreciate and value what you do for Ramona, and, you know, how you give back to your community. That's part of what the show is about, is how local businesses really feed back into Ramona, because it's such a special place, right?
It is.
It is. I love Ramona. We've been there for 21 years now.
Yeah.
And it's nice to, I feel like, you know, just offering the community a place to even, you know, to come and sit and relax and enjoy.
It really is relaxing.
It's really nice.
I'm still looking back on the fact I didn't realize your father-in-law was the winemaker.
Yes. Yes.
That's
My husband
amazing.
Tom has pretty much, and my son Jake this year was in charge of all the harvest and taking over on the winemaking. But Robert Garland started us out with the winemaking, so I have to give him
Well, it's like a family
his
trait.
credit.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's
Some of
really
us
cool.
have family, you know, businesses where we're just good at, like, maybe financials, or we
Yeah.
have a sports family, right? And you
Yes.
have this really creative, like, it's intricate detail family wine business, and it just passes down to the generations. That's
Yes.
really cool. It sounds like
Yeah.
you guys are going to be around for a while.
I believe we will.
Yeah, awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story and what you do for the community of Ramona. And Jan, thank you for introducing us to her.
So
Yes, thank you,
glad
Jan.
you're here. Thanks for coming, Audrey.
My pleasure. Thank you for having me,
Yeah, we'll be up there soon.
both of you.
Thank you. Thanks for watching Discover Ramona, where we explore the people, places, and businesses that make it one of the best places to live. We'll see you next time.